everyone. Welcome to this tarot read. Thank you very much for joining me. So I am still fighting off a bit of a cold, if you'll just sort of bear with me here, guys. And thank you to all my wonderful subscribers who were patient with me for taking a day off. I definitely appreciate the break. It made a difference. Alrighty, I'll let you guys know too, this is going to be a general read, so it may resonate with you, but it might not. That's okay. You'll know if the message is meant for you because it's just going to make sense and feel right. I'm also going to grab a tarot token at the end of this read, and that's going to be kind of like our energy card. And Goddess of the Moon, Angel of Strength. And this Goddess of the Moon, I do feel like something hidden. I do feel like somebody, a lot of times I get like empowerment off of this Angel of Strength. In a way I do, but not in a positive way. I do feel like it's speaking to someone's need to keep secrets, to control. I do feel like a level of manipulation, like keeping people off balance, people in their life. I do feel like this woman holding a heart speaks to exactly who this person is. A lot of times in a read, we'll have these cards come forward, and I don't necessarily get that this is a feminine energy or this is a masculine energy. This is a feminine energy. I feel it very distinctly in this read. This is a feminine energy who likes to use secrets for empowerment. This is somebody who likes to manipulate. This is somebody who likes to keep people around them off balance. I do feel like they do this in romantic relationships. Financial constraints. I don't know how money is going to tie in here. Door to Spirit. And the throat chakra. That's how that ties in. So this is somebody who likes money as well. So she will use her, what's the best way of saying that? She will use her sexuality to be able to get a male who she thinks is going to be able to support her, to provide her with this cornucopia. I do feel like she tells them whatever she needs to tell them to rope them in. And not just that, but to keep them. But it's like a game. I keep getting the word game. And part of the game is like pitting males against each other too. I'm going to pull more cards to see how that fits in. It's an image that I see in my mind of like animals being pitted against each other, like rivalries. Like she enjoys a rivalry, and it's like who can give me what, right? Who can give me the most? Like pushing each male to offer more and more. And I do believe it comes in like little really passive aggressive things that she says, like, oh, did you know that, my ex-boyfriend just bought a new car? Because I feel like she keeps in touch with all her exes and she makes it known because it's part of her manipulation. So it's like, oh, do you know that so-and-so just got a new car? I would just love to go cruising in this new car with him. Or that he bought me this, or like, because that's how they roll. That's how this person rolls. Like she will still accept gifts from exes while she's with somebody. Because it's all a game, right? Who can give me more? Who can give me this cornucopia? Who can provide me with this? And it's really gamey. It's really abusive. And it's like this threat that she's going to walk away. She's going to leave somebody. I do feel like she doesn't do it exactly from the beginning. Like she puts in a bit of time into sort of like setting the hook, right? Like when you're fishing. You throw your lure out there, you get a bite, you get a nibble, and then you set the hook so that the fish can't get away. That's what she does. So she's super nice in the beginning. She's super whatever, using her sexuality, really getting them attached. And then so that they would be afraid to lose her, right? It's her setting her hook. And then she starts mentioning, oh yeah, I'm still friends with my exes. Oh yeah, we talk all the time. She's got all these other men on like her social media. And she doesn't really hide it. She doesn't hide it because she wants this person to see, because it's part of her manipulation, right? Look how good this person's doing. Look how much money they're making. Like so-and-so offered to buy me this. What can you give me? It's like, it's a game action. In this action card too, obviously you can see the horses. Horses to me represent freedom. They represent power. I have like this distinct impression that if you're with this person, you're with whoever this is, it's almost like you're handing your power over. Like the only way to gain your empowerment back is walking away. Is walking away, is severing ties. She's like a poisonous energy and just leeches off of people. I have that very distinct impression. I'm not that base chakra. It speaks to the physical body. It speaks to money. She uses her sexuality to gain money. I do feel like somebody is at a crossroads with this person too, and this is why it's coming forward in the read. It's like that energy is out there. I don't know if they're starting to recognize this woman holding a heart for who they are. And it's like, hey, do I walk away? Do I walk away or do I invest in this? Because I feel like she's really good at manipulating too. And like, well, I love you. I'm with you, aren't I? Like she's good. She's good at the game. She got this person tied up pretty tight. And I feel like this person's been patient with her too. Like this has been going on for a little while. They might have asked that she sort of takes these people off of her social media, that she cuts ties with exes. She may have made promises to make changes, but it doesn't happen. Because this is who she is. She's the thinking woman. She is not about the heart. She is not about emotional connection. She's not about anything. She's like soft and fuzzy. This woman is calculating. Very calculating. That's what's going on behind those eyes. It's always like trying to figure out the next step in her plan, how she's going to get the most of what she wants, what's the best way to manipulate somebody. Very calculating, very poisonous, this person. We have the King of Cups. Like she's got this person totally wrapped up in their emotions. I feel like she's bleeding them dry financially too. Like, because he's invested. He's invested in her emotionally. So he wants to keep her around, but it's expensive. It is expensive to keep her from walking away, from going to the next target. And that's how she likes it. That's how she makes it. I also feel like he's reaching beyond what he can afford to be able to do it too. That Three of Pentacles represents a partnership. I actually see like wedding in this. I don't know if he's proposed to her, if she's wearing an engagement ring, if they're engaged, looking to get married. She's still running these games though. She is still running these games, but that might be why he's got all this indecision about walking away, because he wants to make this deeper commitment with her. This is something that he wants to do. It's something that in his heart he's already done. He's invested a lot of work into this relationship. He's invested money. Let's face it, there's a lot of money he's invested in her, but also his heart as well. And it's to provide her with this Nine of Pentacles. This she doesn't want for anything. She wears lavish clothes. She has a lavish lifestyle. And she doesn't appreciate it. She just wants it by herself. She doesn't want a happy home life. That is not her end goal. I feel like that's what he wants. I feel like he wants to settle down. He wants to, have a home, have a family, build a life. He wants to move on to this next stage of his life. But I think he's starting to see that this is not who she is. I don't know if she keeps putting him off in this too and sort of like dragging her heels. But it's like she's not getting serious. And so he's starting to think like, hey, like, is this ever going to happen? Is this ever going to happen? Do I need to start looking at other options? And it's funny, I have this distinct impression from the King of Wands, because this is representing this person's energy. Like, this is a very attractive partner. Whoever this person is, he's not a bad guy. He is a genuine guy. I feel like he makes a decent living. Feel like he has very traditional values. I feel like any woman who's truly looking for a good partner who's single, this one would be a very good catch. And it's like she's got this good catch that other people would appreciate, and she is just like putting him through the frickin' ringer. King of Swords. Okay, so this is for him. This is a call for him to put emotion aside, to be able to look at things logically, right? Compare what she says to how she behaves, to be able to make his decision, because he is struggling with walking away. The Magician card, I see manipulation in the Magician card. She uses manipulation a lot. A lot. Conflict. She likes men fighting over her. That is her big thing. She loves to have men fighting over her. Like, she will go out of her way to create a situation, to manipulate a situation, to manipulate two male energies into scrapping it out. Maybe even a fist fight, but definitely this financial who can give me more. She loves it. She loves making men fight over her. She is like a fake empress. She likes to sit on this throne and be pampered and have men throw themselves at her and throw money at her. The Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands usually represents good news on the way. That is not what I see here. He is in reverse. I do feel like there's something coming here that's going to make our king think twice. It's going to bring out this logical side. I do feel like it does have to do with manipulation. It has to do with arguments, with fighting. Perhaps she's dragging in another male. And that's what's going on. That's going to be like the final straw for him. It's just like, why would you do that? If we're in a committed relationship, why are you talking to this guy? Why are you entertaining ideas from this other guy? Because he wants a traditional life. He wants traditional values. And she is like holding back. She is holding back on him. He's not going to get what he wants out of her. This king, like I said, this king is somebody with traditional values. He wants to settle down with somebody, start a family, build a home, build a life. That is not her intention. That will never be her intention. That is not what she's after. She's running games. This is somebody who runs games. This is somebody who likes to keep people in this Eight of Swords so that they are easy to manipulate and will bleed them dry until their wheel of fortune is turned to shit. And they no longer have any money to offer. And then when they feel like that's run out, they go and move on to somebody else. Somebody else who has something to offer. She is the freaking devil card, this one. She is manipulative. She is destructive. She is a draining force in somebody's life, almost like a poison. She's not somebody you want to have around. Emotionally manipulative. She uses people's emotions against them to gain an abundant harvest. I am talking finances here. She wants money. That's always her end goal, is to get money. She's not looking to build. She's not looking to set down a solid foundation. She's just looking for a temporary emperor. Because I don't think she'd stay with any one emperor. He'd have to be pretty friggin' rich for her to put in a significant amount of time. I don't feel like she likes to stay in any place for very long. Like, there's nowhere she's going to really make a commitment. She likes to be able to go from one to one. I think she likes the challenge. She likes the challenge. It makes her feel attractive to have these multiple men, multiple partners. And I think it makes her feel powerful to be able to lie to them too, and to withhold emotion and to have them like go out of their way to try and attain that emotional connection from her. Like that's really sick. Like she gets off on holding back from them, of making them almost like beg to be loved. As I said, this person's poisonous. She is a nasty ass energy, this one. The Hermit card. And the Hermit card does belong to our king and sort of where he's at right now. Does he stay? Does he go? This is what he's struggling with. He can't sort of make up his mind, and it is because his heart is involved, right? When your heart's involved, when your emotions are involved, it can be really hard to make a choice for something like that. You know, the rest of us, we're all sitting back here and we're like, she's a hag, you know, walk away, she's a terrible person. But we're not in it, right? We're not the ones who have emotionally invested into a relationship with somebody. We're not the one whose heart is going to be broken by this. So like, it's easy to say when you're sitting back and looking. But when you're in the thick of it and in the emotions, it is really hard to recognize what's going on. We also have the Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands does encourage him to sort of take back control, recognize the truth. Oh, excuse me. High Priestess is about secrets. She's sort of rides the line between the light and the dark, the conscious and the subconscious. I feel like deep down inside he knows. He already knows what he needs to do, but doing it is really tough. All right. And we do have Temperance was the coin that came out. Excuse me. Temperance is about balance. Balance between emotion and logic. And this is what the cards are really sort of voicing here for this person. This is a message they're trying to get across to this king. Sort of taking time to step back like this hermit, get introspective, take your emotions out of it, and sort of just reflect on the facts of the situation. And within that, you're going to find your answer. But again, it's sort of up to him as to whether he can take that next step, because that would be heartbreaking. Even though I can see from the card she's a nasty one. He's still in love with her. He still has that love connection. So walking away would still be extremely tough. So that is a choice that he is going to have to contemplate for himself. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. Thank you very much for joining me. Sorry about the coughing at the end. If you enjoyed the read, if it resonated with you, please hit that like button, that subscribe button. It helps these messages get out there. Have a great day, guys. Take care.